Oh man, yo, y'all already know what it is, man. I don't do this. Like, I try to keep it on topic, keep it on subject, keep it about the culture, keep it about what it, what we need the conversation to be about. What's good, BW? But for some reason, today of all days, this Thursday, the trolls of these major sneaker YouTubers, they must have stumbled upon my video. It's crazy because I've done these videos while ago. Like one of the videos is from the 72 and 10 video. Like how long ago was this video, guys? Like that now everybody decides to want to have to chime in and have something to say. From the jump, I'm gonna say, I don't have no problem with Tony D. I have no problem with Scoop. I have no problem with Bull. I have no problem with Sneaker Life. I have no problem with any of the major sneaker YouTubers that you guys watch or are fans of. I'm a fan of this sneaker YouTube game also. I just lost respect for certain people that me as a grown man can see with my own two eyes that niggas are playing the game. They're manipulating the situation. They're not all the way 100 with their situation. That's all I'm saying. You okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm doing this live now because I don't feel like chopping and editing and everything else. So, well, how many people? So two people in here. BW was popping, my dude. I don't know who else is in here. I see one other person, so salute to you for coming through. But yeah, like the breakdown is crazy because it's like I'm a grown man and you guys are grown also. So you guys can see with your own eyes. Everybody says the subliminals all say their names, say their names. Let's keep it 100 from the get-go. From the jump. Before Damn D, there was retro saying names. Okay, let's just get this flat out. There was other people also that were saying names, but I'm not going to bring them into this live chat. But we have a crew called JDS. Before JDS, I'm pretty sure there was other people that were doing live chats or saying things about sneaker YouTubers and real or fake or whatever, whatever. But JDS, as far as I know, we was calling names, we was calling people out, we was trying to get them on the live chats to talk about it. We had people that represented the UA game or the fake game or the replicate game or the 98 percenter game, and we had people that was straight authentic, straight legit on this live chat that was a part of JDS. So when you have both sides, you hear things from both sides where most of those niggas from the other side said, yo, these niggas are showing fakes, these niggas are getting fakes, these niggas are doing whatever and playing them off as real. Now, I didn't need them to say that's what they were doing. I didn't need them to tell me that. I knew this already. You guys know this already, but because you and I'm talking to the fans of these major sneaker YouTubers that are coming in my comments and saying what they're saying. Um, you need to do your own homework. And if you don't want to believe it, then that's fine. That's for you. That's not for me to worry about. That's for you to worry about. That's not for me to tell y'all who I'm talking about. And the crazy part is, niggas always go, and oh, you saying subliminal. Say their names. Say their names. You dick rider. You obviously know who I'm talking about. You wouldn't be telling me to say their names if you didn't know who I was talking about. You just want me to say their names. So let me say their names. Let me see if this changes a big deal. Tony, Bull, Sneaker Life, Scoop, all of them, and many more. Y'all can name whoever you want to name, but obviously the Tony D and the Bull and the Scoop and the what's the name. And I don't have no problem with Bull. I don't have no problem with Tony. Like I just this is the thing. I don't know any of these guys personally. Me and Scoop have already spoken. We're trying to get a live chat going to where we can address what we can address. But I don't have no problem personally with these people. Like, y'all niggas is trying to make it seem like I have a problem with them personally. I don't have a problem with these dudes personally. I have a problem with niggas getting on to the masses by not being honest. Now, they can be honest now, but you've already surpassed what you needed to surpass. Now, once again, I'm not clocking niggas' pockets. I'm not trying to hate on the next man. That's not in my blood. Like the narrative will be preached and be pushed by anybody if they don't want to address what they need to address. Now, they could be addressing it now, but I'm talking about then. Let's talk about then. This is what I have to say. If I asked you these questions to which a lot of us were calling these dudes out before they hit 100K, okay? 100K subs before, when they were down in the 60s, 70s, 80 ranges, we were addressing this. This is when we were addressing this, okay? Now, if I ask you a question when you were under 100K and you lied about it and you said, hey, nah, my shit's is legit. I got a plug straight from Nike, or I get them early, I get them this, I get them that, da 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 da. Because you were afraid. Reason why you're lying and you're answering it this way is because you're afraid of putting a stop to your growth of sub count. Nothing's wrong with that. You faked it until you made it. You wanted to make sure that you got above that sub count. You were on the road to 100K like the rest of these niggas are, and you knew telling the truth or addressing a little channel like me, or a little channel like whatever JDS was, or a little channel like anybody else that was calling out these niggas at that time, you knew, excuse me, that addressing it would put a damper, it would put a pause to your growth, or it wouldn't help towards your growth. All right, so now you guys are all well past 100K, 200K, 300K, 400K. Now you guys want to address it and tell the truth, or keep it honest and say, yeah, we used to show fakes, when I know for a fact, and most of the lives before the 100K, and I think right after 100K, y'all did a live. I don't think it was on their podcast. I think it was where, I'm trying to remember where it was, but I know it was around the time that and it's fairly recent, around the time where shit, they had that back and forth with DJ Dells, and that other guy was on there. I refuse to use his name because, like, he just gets upset out of nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas can't have a conversation. Like, that's the one thing I'll give to Tony D, and I'll give to Scoop, and a Sneaker Life. Sneaker Life actually came on one of the JDS live chats. And, I mean, we got nowhere. Obviously, we were speaking in circles, but at least he addressed it. Same thing with Tony. At least Tony addresses the conversation somewhat. He hasn't all the way addressed it, but he still keeps it cordial enough. And like Bull, I don't like Bull. He ain't with no smoke. Like, we all know that. Like, Bull, just keep doing what you're doing, Bull. Just keep being a good kid.
What
happened, G?
I said I'm in here slumming. I brought a can of chicken salad for $1.19, and the dinner roll was $2. A bunch of mayonnaise.
You got a meal for under $5, G. Yeah. Yeah. Bull, you keep doing what you're doing. Scoop, like I said, have conversations with Scoop. So at least, like, all of this is behind the scenes. Like, you guys don't see this, and and when I say you guys, I'm not talking about the niggas that fuck with Retro, because y'all know how Retro give it up. I'm talking about the trolls. I'm talking about the niggas that just, you could piss on snow and tell these niggas it's lemonade ices. So you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. Like, but if you tell the truth after you've reached your goal, or you've reached a certain point to where now you're running out of content, and now you want to be considered so real and honest, and, oh man, let me tell my subscribers what I used to do, or where I came from, my listening. My nigga, that shit don't hold no weight now, bro. You can't admit now that you used to sell fakes. You can't admit that now. Because now it holds no relevance, because now you're only admitting to it because it can't hurt. It can't hurt your, what's her name? These videos of the exposing this and exposing that. Go do your research. Look up. You'll see. In these videos, these guys were claiming that these shoes were real. They're coming in packs. You're getting Jordans and whatever other sneakers for way under retail, and you got the nerve to want to sell people on it that it's real. And then as you're in anything that you do, you're supposed to get better at it. You're supposed to learn. You're supposed to research. You're supposed to do homework. You're supposed to get better at it. So you mean to tell me, while you niggas were showing these videos for years and years, because these niggas will tell you that they've been doing this for years, right? So if you've been doing it for years, let's look at how many years you went from fake. Let's see how long it took you to go from fake to real, or from UA to authentic, from the sites to now. That's proof. That's proof enough that you obviously didn't care, and you knew. Excuse me. You knew you was getting over, and that's fine. I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not here to judge and jury. Like, that's what people think. They think when I say something that I'm trying to make it seem like my word is law. No. All I'm saying is I'm a grown ass man. Stupid is easily seen. And when I say stupid is easily seen, I'm not calling them stupid. What I'm saying is there's a lot of idiots out here in this that watch these videos that are easily manipulated, that believe everything that someone says and that is shown to them because you're a fan of this person and you don't want to look at them in the bad light. Me, I'm not that person. I can be a fan of somebody and still critique them. I can be a fan of somebody and still hate something that they do or not rock with something that they do, because hate is a strong word. I don't hate anyone. I don't hate, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't have no beef with any of these niggas. All these niggas know. They know my channel. They know my channel. Like Tony, well, I don't know if he subbed to my channel now, but recently he subbed to my channel. Scoop follows me. Scoop sees what I write. So it's not this whole, oh, you're being subliminal, say their name, say their name. These niggas know I'm talking to them. That's the funny part. The funny part is I'm not even talking to y'all. I'm talking to them. There's post on my Instagram where I at Scoop and I say, yo, my nigga, if nobody's gonna tell you this, let me tell you this. What is left for me to do? That's what's so crazy. But the trolls, they find a way, and like I said, they went back to these old videos. Like I said, 72 and 10, bro. 72 and 10s. I don't even know how many winters ago that shoe came out. How many Decembers that ago that shoe was? Maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I'm not sure. But as far as retro, me being a hater or having real beef with these niggas or what's the name, I don't have none of that. Then they try to say, what they said in some of the comments. They said, oh, you're being biased because of your back and forth with Tony about it. What's the name? No, I'm not having no bias. I'm not. How can I be biased? What am I biased to? Legit sneakers? Like, I'm not biased to anybody else. Like, half of these niggas I don't even fucks with. Like, half of these niggas I don't even watch their channels, like, on a regular basis. That's what I'm saying. I don't watch every single video that they do. No. I check up on YouTube. I get there in the recommended section, like I've said plenty of times, and I look at their videos. I'm still a fan of the culture. So I'm gonna watch their videos. If somebody says they have a video up about a shoe or about this or about that, I'm gonna go watch it. It's that simple. Like, I, I don't know what else. Like a hater would be somebody that's gonna go watch it and then dislike it, or not watch it but still talk shit about a nigga. I'm a watch it to see if I agree with some of the things they say, if I don't agree with some of the things they say. Like, around the time where everybody was switching off and saying, yo, my nigga, I'm not gonna show no more early looks because it's becoming a problem, it's becoming an issue, or it's becoming a what's the name. I applauded that. I was going, okay, cool. The bigger YouTuber niggas are saying that they're not going to be showing early looks or be trying to get shoes early because it's becoming an issue. Now, the game is going back to you need to get an early look. You don't even have a credible channel if you're not showing the shoe 2 to 3 weeks before. Like, honestly. Meanwhile, the niggas that are showing you these shoes before, they ain't really credible. That's a fact. This is a fact. Like you guys know, like I guys know. But there was a comment that said, "No one really cares," and that is honest. Like he's like, "Yo, sneakerheads really don't care." Like niggas will get caught in a scam. You let it chill, let it lay low for a little while, and then you come right back and you boost up and you get a couple videos and everybody acts like it's gone. And honestly, that's the truth. That's why I decided, like, you know what? I'm not gonna be the I'm not gonna be the face. Because if niggas aren't gonna support it, then what the fuck am I doing it for? Like damn D, I was the only one behind the push. Like, okay, there's a bigger YouTuber. He's a bigger YouTuber. He's damn near almost 100K now. So if he's deciding to, you know what, let me air out some of these niggas and let shit be known. I'm like, okay, all it takes is for somebody to support that, thinking that the wave would go along with it. But you guys don't want to support. You guys don't want to support authentic. You guys just want to see a shoe, whether it's real or not. And then later on, you want to talk shit about it. Or you want to come to somebody like my channel and say, oh, you just picking them on them, or you picking them out of the. No, I'm not picking them out of the bunch. They are the bunch. Like, the fuck else are we supposed to do here? Like, I don't really get it. But it is what it is. Like I said, this was really just to address the trolls in the comments of I can't even remember what video it was. I think it's the video of DMD versus Scoop, and then they were in that comment video. I mean, they were in that video's comments talking about the 72 and 10 video, which is I don't know how many winters ago. And then they were just like addressing me as if it was recent, like as if I was going at these people. And like I said before, I don't have a problem with Tony D. I actually fucks with the guy's channel. Like, you know what I'm saying? I fucks with his channel. I'm not sub to it anymore. I'm not as in tuned with his channel anymore, but I was at one point. And you know, once all that happened is with that 72 and 10 channel, 2 and 10 video, I asked him in the comment section. It was me and another dude, but the other dude was the guy that was really attacking him. I wasn't really attacking him. I made my video about it, and it must have touched the nerve, which anybody could tell you. The truth is the only thing that's gonna get niggas worked up. If it's a lie, I could care less about a lie, because at the end of the day, niggas know what it is. Like, you guys know, Retro Rock 100% authentic shoes, period. So if somebody came into my comments or made a video and saying that, oh, yo, fake, he wanted to do this, he wanted to do that, or he's showing fakes or what's in there, I wouldn't even address it. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's no reason for me to address it. But if there's something that was truth to it, then maybe I would address it to try to explain myself. So I'm explaining myself with this because there is truth to the fact of the matter of, yes, we asked these niggas if they were showing fakes. We asked these niggas if the shoes was real. About those 72 and 10s, I asked the nigga in the comment section. The nigga came in the comment section the first time and told me that he got them from Nike. That's what he told me. Then he went further on to delete the comment and then say, and then I said, well, you told me you just got them from, that you had got these early from Nike. And he said, no, I didn't get them from Nike, but it didn't really matter where I got them from. You wouldn't believe it if I really told you where I got them from anyway. That makes no sense. Like, at that time, it didn't make any sense, and it still doesn't make sense now. But I understand what he was saying. He was just basically saying, no matter where I tell you I got them from, you're not going to believe it anyway. But I'm just looking at it like, so then what's the point of lying and saying you got them from Nike? Because that's what set everything up into an uproar, especially from the other dude. I can't remember the other dude's name, but he's the one that was really going in on Tony. And then I was just in the comments like, yo, bro, like, why are you lying? Like, what these guys don't understand is if you don't want to tell us where you got them from, then don't say anything. But don't try to address this as if the shoe is real and then you can't. That's my whole thing. You can't address a shoe as being real if you're not going to show where you really got it from to claim that it's real. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what's the video I watched today? Unbreakable Kicks video, where he's saying backdooring, explaining backdooring. And I left a comment under his. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't beat around the bush for nobody. They ain't no, like, subliminally. being subliminal is an intelligent game. It's like a chess game. Like it's more with the minds. If you can't understand it, then that's your fault. Maybe and I say it all the time. Maybe you need to step your shit up if you don't understand how subliminals work. But Unbreakable Kicks made a video about backdooring, and I left a comment under his page, and all I said was, let's just keep it honest, bro. All of these early pairs ain't backdoored. Let's just keep it honest. There's too many early pairs out there. So you mean to tell me that everybody got a backdoor plug? Because backdooring is not easy. As easy as niggas would want you to believe getting a pair backdoored is easy? No. A legit backdoored pair is not easy to do. It's not easy to do. There's plenty of middleman. If you don't know the main source, there's a whole lot of middleman in there to where things can get, kind of sketchy. So all of these early pairs on YouTube is not backdoor. I'm sorry. If you're getting it from what is it? If you're getting it from a pre-ordered site that is legit or whatever, then you don't even use the word backdoor because you don't even know where they got it. You don't even know where they got it from. All you know is that you're getting it early. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of websites out there. There's plenty of people out there that are doing it, but that don't mean that they're getting them backdoored. A lot of times, most of these pre-orders, you don't get them beforehand. You get them after the release date. So who's to say that these niggas just didn't use your pre-order money and go get the shoes and pocket the profit? That's usually how it works. Like, that's what I'm saying. Tell these niggas the real sauce. If you want to know the real sauce, like, that's the real sauce. With most of these pre-orders, if you get them early, 60, 70% may be backdoored. Now, there's going to be some people that say, oh, Retro, you just hating because you can't get pairs backdoored. I've gotten pairs backdoored. And it's not really a backdoor situation. It's, a nigga in there, you got your pair secured. It's that simple. Backdooring pairs usually comes out of the mom and pops. That's where it usually comes out of the mom and pops. And then backdooring, if it comes out of the freaking legit store on the day of, it's usually through employees. It's usually through managers. So there's no secret. There's no secret. So when niggas say, oh, don't want to tell you my plug, or them, nigga, what is it? My plug is in Foot Locker and he's a manager. That's it. That's it. There's no secret to it. There's no, oh, somebody can get in trouble or this, what's the name? No, it ain't. This was crazy. Like, and that's all I want to say. Like, when he did that video, it was just like, all right. He spoke a lot of truth. He spoke a lot of truth with the backdoor. But as far as sneaker YouTube goes, not all these niggas is getting pairs backdoor. That's a fact. So don't let that make you think that, oh, okay, well, these early pairs are just backdoor. That's why he was like, nah, my nigga. Not all these pairs is backdoor. A lot of these pairs is foo-foo. And a lot of these pairs is foo-foo. And niggas is going to be selling these pairs before the real pairs come out because they're going to use the money and take that money and go get the real pair. That's just how it works. 9 times out of 10, these pairs that they're showing you, they selling them, and then they go get the real pair. That's really how it works. It is what it is. And then the same thing when niggas say, oh, I'm getting the shoes to do a review, to do a comparison, real versus fake. Okay, so you get the shoe to do a real versus fake comparison. That's great. After that, what do you do with the fake pair? I've been asking this question. I don't know how long I've been asking this question. Nobody will answer that question straight up. It's a simple answer. What do you do with the fake pair? If that pair is fake or the early pair, what do you do with it? After you get the real pair, what do you do with it? These are simple things. These are simple things, people. I don't think I'm asking too much, but motherfuckers make it seem like I'm just the hater of everybody. When, nigga, I ain't got no beef with these niggas. Nigga, get your money, nigga. If your fans and your subscribers, if they're that gullible to be able to believe everything you say, then my nigga, go ahead and do that. All I'm saying is, I'm talking to the grown folks. I'm not even talking to the kids. The kids are easily manipulated. They can easily be molded to whatever you want them to believe. That's what a lot of these vloggers, that's what a lot of these people do. Like they're easily you look at it like most of these people they look at these people as, damn, I can't do that, so I'm gonna be a fan of that and help support that. And that's great. All I'm saying is, if you're in the sneaker game, you're supposed to be in this sneaker game for 100% authentic. There's rules to this shit as far as the the legit side of things. Now everything else can is up for grabs. You do what the fuck you want to do. But if you want to be considered a collector, a real sneaker collector, a real sneaker connoisseur, a real sneaker, somebody that is in the culture 100%, then it is what it is. It goes for everything. It goes for everything. That's like, you can't be in a gang and repping another gang while you saying you're one thing. You dig what I'm saying? It's like the CEO of the CEO of fucking Walmart or whatever. They can't represent for Target. You see what I'm saying? They can't promote Target because you have to stick to what you're saying you are. So all I'm saying is, if you guys are claiming to be legit and full of culture and do it for that's the number one thing when they say in their videos, oh, I make these videos for you guys, I do this for the culture, I do this for this, I do this for that. This is what you guys are claiming in your videos. This is what you guys are claiming. Every day you wake up, oh, I want to show you this part of this part of that. And that's mainly why I watch most of the vlogs. I fuck with most of these vlogs because they're showing you, should I say, the events. I just want to know what's going on in the events. Like when Foamy went to, what's it, like they did, and there's a lot of legit, authentic sneakerheads out there. So I don't know why it gets wrapped up on the niggas that are sometimey. You dig what I'm saying? I fuck with Foamer Simpson. I fuck with Zaya. Like I said before, Just for Kicks 2 on 2. I fuck with Skip Goes Hard, Going AWOL, Her Souls, um, Damn D, um, Mike Rich, T Ward, and a lot of these guys dance around that early shit, that early stuff. Like, it is what it is. Like, um, but then my personal preference, I have reasons why I don't fuck with niggas. Like I don't fuck with Fine Lines, and I don't fuck with, not that I have an issue with them. DS Dan, I fuck with DS Dan. And a lot of these guys have become quiet. Like they were once doing the fake shit, and then they stopped doing the fake shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, and now they wouldn't admit it, but I know for a fact that they used to do it. But once they saw shit starting to pop up, like, damn, niggas is getting exposed, or niggas is having questions answered or being confronted, and then they wanted to stay away from shit. There's a lot of niggas out there like that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Jumpmans out there like that. And not Boston, because that's the OG. He's the truth. We all know everything is authentic over there. And but yeah, there's a lot of niggas I fucks with. Jumpman Bostic, OG Sneakers, the whole Talking Kicks crew. I don't know. It's just a lot. A lot can be said for these things, and it started off with, like I said, me and dressing trolls and everything else. But a lot can be said about these things. Especially a lot can be said about these podcasts, these sneaker podcasts out there. Not a shot to any of them, but they're all like they're all biased. If y'all saying I'm biased, all those sneaker podcasts are biased. Niggas don't really be talking about what they need to be talking about. Like they might keep it on the shoes, but the effects of things that are going on at these sneaker cons, or going on at these, or going on amongst the sneaker YouTubers, and I really think that's what needs to be addressed first. It's like, do we have, like, because at the end of the day, this is how I feel. I want somebody who, if you're gonna represent the sneaker culture and the sneaker culture on YouTube, or get placed in certain platforms, I want the best representatives to be there. Like a perfect example. Kick It with Didi. I don't know if everybody knows who she is, but Kick It with Didi is was the perfect example of a sneakerhead, media personality in a sense, and a real real down to earth person to be put on the Breakfast Club to represent the sneaker culture. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she was the perfect person to represent us. So that's all I'm saying. When you have somebody that is supposed to represent a culture that you're in, you should want that person to uphold a certain, a certain level, a certain, they should really have very few character flaws as far as sneakers go. It's just like with the president. With the president, we want the president of the United States, and I don't really do politics, but from what I see, you want your president to represent you in the United States with very few character flaws to represent you. That's who you're gonna vote for. So I'm looking at it like, all right, a lot of these niggas are probably cool dudes. And when I talk to some of them and have back and forth or whatever, whatever, it don't really be about nothing. They just be wondering why I always gotta say something. And I tell them, because I can. You understand what I'm saying? Like when you ask that, oh, you just hating. No, it's not because I'm just hating. It's because I have a voice. I can speak. I can talk. You're not my mother and my father. And nobody gonna tell me what to do with my platform. Like I told y'all before, this is my yard. You do what you want to do on your yard. But I can do what I want to do in my yard. And while I'm over here, I would like to address the bullshit and let everybody know that's not how all sneakerheads get down. That's not how we all feel. A lot of people feel the same way I feel. They just not gonna voice their opinion. They just not gonna say anything. And I talk to a lot of heads. I talk to a lot of people about, yo, what you think about this or what you think about that. And you know what most niggas tell me? Yo, Retro, man, you gotta let that shit go, bro. These trolls, you gotta let this shit go, bro. This, that, and the third, da 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 da. And that's cool if that's how they want to feel about it. Me, a lot of times I can't let it go. I just can't. It's like, damn, I can't see. I just don't want the younger generation coming up because right now the younger generation they're all worried about the flip. If the shoe is not worth flip money, they don't see no nostalgia in it, and that's gonna kill the game. It's gonna kill the game for them, but it's gonna make it easier for us to cop. But then will these businesses give us what we want? As far as the shoes we want to see, if the nostalgia is gone, if the hype is gone, like these kids are built off on the hype. But once the hype is done, the hype is the shoe comes out Saturday, like these Vapor Maxes, these white Vapor Maxes about to come out in the shadows. Okay, we already saw the shadows for a whole maybe month and a half before they come out to Saturday. As far as I'm concerned, there's no hype on them on Saturday. Nobody gives a fuck. The only hype on it for Saturday is for the people that have to get their shoe that way. But 9 times out of all the people that have pushed the hype for you, they pushed it months apart. So now it's already over. But these Vapor Maxes, they're gonna come, the off-white Vapor Maxes, they're gonna drop on Saturday. There's gonna be a big hype. Everybody's gonna go crazy. And then we're gonna be on to the next shoe. And that's what the generation is. It's fucking microwave age. Microwave age. For everything. For sneakers, for music, for movies, for culture, for anything, for TV. Anything you want to think of. Right now, it's the microwave era. It's hot now. Eat it, consume it, spit it out, shit it out. On to the next one I need. I'm hungry, nigga. I got the munchies. I need some more. That's what we're dealing with now. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just the guy that doesn't really give a fuck about, I guess you could say, the way it's perceived or the way it's taken, like at some point. Because at the end of the day, all you gotta do is talk to me. All you gotta do is hit me up. All of these guys know my social media. All of these guys watch me on YouTube or have watched me on YouTube. Someone's linked them. Most of these guys, they want me to say their names so that they can run back and say, yo, Retro was talking about you. Like this video right now, this live I'm doing right now, a lot of these niggas is gonna run back and say, yo, Retro said this, Retro said that. And I hope they watch the whole 35 minutes of this because I'm gonna get off in the next probably like 30 seconds to a minute. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in that has tuned in. And at the end of the day, do your own research on these niggas or on the way YouTube works. And you'll see a lot of people are saying the same thing. They're not haters. If you're doing what you're doing, more power to you. Everything in the dark comes to the light. So if you are showing fakes or you listening, eventually somebody's gonna know. whether that changes your YouTube status or whatever, because I that's what it's really about. I don't really care about a YouTube status. All I care about is the message getting out. Let's keep it authentic. Let's keep it real. Let's make it so you don't really need a lot of legit checks. Like there was no such thing as a you do you guys don't need like, and once again I say you guys, not talking to my subscribers or people that rock with me. I'm just saying you guys, you do realize legit check just recently over the last maybe 5 to 8 years became a thing. There was no need for legit checks because niggas wasn't dealing with fakes. I don't like it's so crazy, yo, and I'm trying to be as calm as possible because then people say it comes off as angry and shit like that. So, but anyway, just trying to keep it funky with niggas. Y'all know I always keep it 100. It don't matter who you want to talk about. It doesn't matter what you want to talk about. I will always keep it 100. I've never done fakes, never will do fakes, and I'll always fight on the side of the sneaker culture being 100% legit because that's where the value is. That's where the nostalgia is. That's what I grew up on. That's what I was raised on. That's what I got addicted to this culture for. And that goes for sneakers, that goes for fashion, that goes for clothes, that goes for anything. And if niggas can't respect that, even the niggas showing some food, that's the other thing. If you dabble in both, then do you, bro. Dabble in both. But if a nigga, that's one thing, and I'll leave y'all with this. If a nigga says he dabbles in both, meaning a nigga cops fakes to do either comparisons or he cops fakes, um, if he's not honest with y'all, how will you know which pair is real and which pair is fake if you can't trust him from the jump? That's the whole thing. A lot of these dudes have already lost trust as far as from me and from a lot of people that I talk to in the sneaker game that hold some type of clout. Don't don't fuck with them either, or wouldn't buy shoes from them, or wouldn't do things with them because they know that they're slight tainted. They're slightly, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't work. So how do you know to trust somebody if they dabble in both? How can I trust that the pair you was if you didn't keep it honest with me from the jump and say, hey, yo, my nigga, I fucks with both. So I'm gonna tell you that these is food and I'm gonna tell you that these is real. Because these are fake and these are real. Now, if when once somebody starts off the conversation with letting you know from the jump because they're not affected or don't really care what happens after that, then you can trust the nigga's word because obviously he's keeping it real on all levels, on all aspects. But when a nigga doesn't tell you that he used to show fakes until after he's 500,000 subscribers in, now you want to tell me that you used to show fakes back then? Like what? And there's once again, there's no shot because obviously this is years ago. This is years ago. That's what I said. I don't really care, but I just wanted to address the trolls, making it seem like these guys, oh, like they're so honest, they're so praiseworthy now. Like my nigga, but back then that's not what you was doing. That's not what you was saying when these same questions were being asked of you. I can understand if nobody tried to address it back then or nobody asked you about them shoes back then. But niggas did address you back then, and back then, y'all niggas ain't have nothing to say on that matter. Y'all actually said that y'all didn't know they was fake. And then to me, if you didn't know they was fake, then why did you think that everybody else was paying 200 something for a shoe or one whatever 70 for a shoe and you're paying 110, 90 bucks, 100, 130, getting them super early? What did you really think was happening? Skyping and all this and getting them in packs and no receipts and this. Like, what did you really think was happening? Like, let's really be honest. What did you really think was happening? Like, I don't want to say that you guys were dumb, but you were definitely unintelligent in the game. But then, when did you decide to level up with knowledge? When did you decide to really dig in deep and say, yo, let me make sure these shits is real? No, you didn't care. You cared about the check coming in. You cared about niggas looking at you like you were the sneaker gods that you were, that you claim. And it is what it is. These are facts, y'all. Like, y'all know I'm spitting honest facts. Like I'm not trying to. That's what I said. I'm not throwing shots at nobody. I'm not listening. I'm just saying like these are simple questions and these are simple things that these guys are not going to address. They're not going to address that. They're going to leave you with that. They're going to say, "Oh well, I didn't know." Like really, you guys were doing this for years and you didn't know. Whatever, man. Y'all know what it is. I done damn near talked to y'all my whole lunch break. Just I had to address that shit. Cause after this, I'm not addressing this no more. This is the last time. I don't like I said. I'm gonna try to get a live with Scoop, and we can sit down. Cause he said he's down for it. I'm definitely down for it. If anybody else is down for it, the Tonys, anybody else, because I don't have nothing wrong personally with these. Like I don't know them and they don't know me. So if we want to talk sneakers and you want to talk this game and you want to talk where you know what I'm saying, maybe the best thing can be how can we make it better? Like how can we all come together and boost the culture? Because the one problem I have is if I don't even trust a nigga that's showing if I don't even trust a nigga to show me a real pair, how can I send my pairs to him for a legit check or trades? And I'll leave you there. Okay. All right, man. I'm addicted. And you're addicted. Salute all everybody that was in here watching this. And for anybody else that's gonna watch this, just keep it real with my words. Don't run to these niggas and try to make it seem like I beef with them or nothing. Like this was a live done just to address people who were leaving comments in my under my channels, under my videos about shit that they had nothing to say about. Like it was irrelevant. Like it made no sense what they were saying. So I figured I might as well address it. Yes, I put a post up on IG saying the same thing. Like I don't give a fuck about these niggas. Like I care about the sneakers. It's always about the sneakers. I don't really care about the person doing it. It's what they're doing. The action, should I say. So y'all already know, man. It's your boy Retro, young. I'm addicted. You're addicted.